It's not showing up on the navigation system, so I had a little argument with my little navigation lady in the car. She's like, turn left. There's a park right there with women and children. I can't turn left right there. So anyway, it's so nice. I love those little navigation systems. All right, as you heard the mayor say, it took a lot of people to make this happen, and an idea that was sparked, and so now it's come to fruition. So please welcome the Honorable Ed Gonzalez, Mayor Pro Tem and Council Member District H, who had this idea, and it's got to be so exciting for you to see it finally come to be.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate that very much. During my time with the Houston Police Department, if there's something I learned was that there's many folks that frankly deserve to be in jail. They've done the wrong things. But there's also a lot of folks that don't. And just because historically we've operated under a certain system or a certain process, it doesn't mean we can't be innovative and start thinking in a different way. And I think that's what we're doing here today. When I see community leaders such as Natasha Johnson, I see Pastor Nash back there, Catherine Griffin, so many community leaders that get it, that understand that people deserve second chances. I'm glad to see our partners, Caprice Cosper, former Judge Caprice Cosper, Sheriff Adrian Garcia here as well, because even though they're not directly a part of the center as of yet, as the mayor stated, we're working on that. But nonetheless, they support and they see the value in what we're doing here. And I think that's very important, because not only will this be better for those individuals, because hopefully the outcomes here will be much more positive, but as you heard, we hope that this will also be a more effective use of taxpayer dollars, where down the road perhaps we can leverage those dollars to reinvest back into communities or another much needed services for our city and for our communities. And it did take a lot of people. This was a group effort. I want to thank, of course, Andy Icken, as you heard, Chief Ottmeyer, that's here as well, Lieutenant Mike Lee, that was very instrumental in this, all of the members of the mental health unit. I want to thank Kay Austin, the chair of the board of this operation, Director Stephen Williams, Lillian Ortiz, and Leonard Kincaid as well. That was very instrumental. We couldn't have a better director in place, because he certainly gets it. But again, I'm proud to be a part of this, because I truly believe this will prove to be a historic day in our city. A different way of thinking, a paradigm shift, not only of how we address this particular social problem, but how hopefully we can address so many other issues in our city by thinking outside the box, by trying to be creative and borrowing best practices from other communities as well. Again, there's a better way of doing things, and we've all heard that there but for the grace of God go I. We all know someone that's been impacted some way, somehow, through the criminal justice system. We all could fall a victim to it, or if not now, then somewhere down the road, we'll know someone, a friend, a neighbor, or someone that will be impacted. This could be a homeless veteran. It could be a woman that's fallen on hard times. It could be a young college student that made a bad decision. Again, we've all been there and done that at some point. Now we'll have an option for police, and again, a better intervention that so many times is much more effective again and cost effective than simple incarceration. And I hope we could take this approach to many other crimes that perhaps we currently enforce in that manner and find better solutions. But in closing, I want to thank the mayor for her bold vision in seeing this out and taking a concept and running with it. These discussions started a few years ago, but it's amazing how through just a firm determination and focus on the mayor's part, bringing all the parties together, working actively on this issue, we stand here today on this very historic day to cut this symbolic ribbon. And of course, my colleagues on council, those that are here, Councilmember Christie and others, for fully supporting this endeavor. It's always difficult when we're trying to launch something new and not knowing what the final outcome would be, but they had faith in this process, believed in it, and value it for the right reasons, and I just want to thank them, because without their support, this wouldn't be possible. And again, just want to thank the mayor for her faith in the process and in this concept and seeing it through, and for allowing me to be the chair of the Public Safety Committee as well, because hopefully by using some of my law enforcement experience, I can help bring some good, sound, innovative public safety policies that will be better for our community and for the citizens, not only in our communities, but also the ones that walk through this door, because they all deserve dignity and respect no matter where they find themselves. at that point in their lives. Thank you. God bless.